Razorbacks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the... So Arkansas's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. This crowd trying to make life... Miserable for this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The keeper on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. to the running back. And they'll get nothing going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is 4th down.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving?
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Now on the option. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Myers on the move. Got him, and nobody's close. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He'll pull it down. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a...
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. He's going to take... It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that...
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they turn it into a defensive score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
That defense is...
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing...
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Into a mass of giant bodies, we're calling a 1-yard gain to the 24. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Going with the counter play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He's going to run it. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. He'll start this drive firing. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. To the air on second down. The short hands, it's Castro. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting the first down. But this offense has to stay in hyperspeed, right? Down 2 possessions, got to throw the football, use the sidelines, use the middle of the field, especially as you get close to that 2-minute mark.
Wants to fire on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Going to try to get it himself. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Well, this guy's going to need an ice bath based on how he's run the football now these last 2 games, David. Back-to-back top 25 wins, in large part because of the way he's running the football. He has been physical, and it's incredible to watch him against really good defenses wear them down. He just seems to get better as the game goes on. This guy has just been a monster in recent games.
Hey, he's been an absolute monster. And I think when you're watching this team and you watch him the last 2 weeks against quality opponents and to be this physical, man, this bodes well for this team moving forward. Like, how are you not going to depend on this team or call this team one of the best teams in college football? Back-to-back weeks, physicality. You can't stop me. You know what I'm doing. We're going to run the football, but we do it at such a level, we're still going to beat you.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the counter. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're